state.
Yeah! Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play A Sucker for Love First Date. Wo waren wir denn? Ach so, ja. Ja, wir waren. Ich habe irgendwie, Moment. Mir fehlen anscheinend noch 4 Enden. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie ich die kriege. Komme ich da rein? Nein. Komme ich da? Ich komm da rein. Okay.
Delicious. Just as perfect as last time.
Okay. Schreib mich doch nicht. Lynetta. Okay. Perform Final Pledge Ritual. Okay. Have a ritual knife on your person. Chant 5 times to fill the heart. Okay. Mehr nicht. Nee, halt. Ich meine, wenn ich das jetzt 5-mal mache... Ich könnte... Ach so, ich kann ja mal switchen. Ich kann ja, statt jetzt irgendwas mit Lynetta zu machen, kann ich ja auch... Was wird passieren, wenn ich jetzt mal das Fenster öffne? Oh, jetzt habe ich beide im Raum. Oh, mach wieder zu. Ah, ich wollte das Fenster wieder zumachen. Mach zu. Mach auf. Okay. Jetzt kann ich mal Maskerade machen. Mal gucken. Masquerade. Wo ist es? Einfach mal aus Jux. Apply the Masquerade Mask, the Elegant Robes, Ritual Knife. Ritual Knife habe ich. Maske habe ich. Die Robe habe ich. Dann gehen wir in den... achso, ja, können wir in den Spiegel gucken und... Okay. So. Ich sehe super aus. Wer ist denn da noch in der Dusche? Niemand. Mach doch aus. Da war gerade ein Soundbug. Nein, ist okay. Okay. Habe ich irgendwas vergessen? Nee, doch Maske, Robe, Messer. Und dann gucke ich in den Spiegel. Ach so, oh. Jetzt habe ich gar nicht vorgelesen, was da stand. That metamorphosis spell must have made my face incompatible.
Hi! Aren't you in proper dress, dearest?
Uh-oh. Haha, just having pre-show litters. Getting the mask on is tricky with my hands shaking so much.
Jitters?
Yeah, you know, I look like a playboy, but I still get nervous in front of pretty girls like you.
Dearest, you love your king, yes?
Yeah.
And you would never lie to her, correct?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Then tell me, what happened to your face?
I try to avert my gaze, but her iron grasp holds my chin firmly in place. Her long, sharp nails dig into my cheek.
What an unfortunate accident, and an even more unfortunate face. For now, we shall conceal that hideous visage of yours beneath the hood of your robe. Hopefully, this won't affect your performance.
Die Musik ist gut. Passt. Also, Soundtrack. Guter Soundtrack.
And in the interest of not having further accidents, you will have my undivided attention from now on.
Uh-oh.
You may express your gratitude to your king.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Oh, and dearest, one more thing. I may not be as barbaric as my sister, But I assure you I can be twice as dreadful. Do not give me cause to demonstrate.
Okay. Ich habe da ein Herz. Ein kaputtes Herz. Oh, hoppla. Setting, Interior, well lit. Gut, dann well litten wir doch mal alles. Clip. 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 Ne, jetzt ist on. Jetzt ist on. Okay. Ups, was habe ich aufgenommen? Das wollte ich gar nicht wegnehmen. So. Bitte. Ist das das Richtige? Perform Akt 2? Ist das Akt 2? Das ist Akt 2. Welcome, company must... nee. Welcome, company much cherished. May my loneliness thus perish. To this evening we shall share, which would be wasted by myself. No attendants have arrived tonight, alas, besides thyself. But I'll be by... Scheiße. Versprochen, das wird mich töten. But I'll be beside myself. When the king reveals himself. Oh mein Gott. Also englisches Theater würde ich nie hinkriegen.
Lay thine hands upon my bodice, for before you stands a goddess. Know this guest of goldenrod is merely the first of the night. Let us drink to your great wealth and family and life, lasting till your afterlife all be yours once he arrives.
Perform a perfect recitation. Was? Oh mein Gott, was war das? Was war denn jetzt? Hier. Yes, until my schemes may flourish, we shall haunt my empty fortress. Flourish, ist mir egal. Let us dance a whirling dervish while we feed our appetites. By the morrow we shall know if the king came tonight. Midnight marks the final chime. Oder chime? Until that comes, there is still time. Chime. Ja, okay, alles klar.
Be thee graciously obeisance, demonstrate a courtly patience. He declines no invitation he receives upon his court.
Da ist immer so ein bisschen Gruselfaktor bei.
Will know without report. The king arrived by your escort. A prophecy of grim import.
Okay, did we well?
An immaculate performance, dearest. Bravissimo.
Danke.
There's only one more scene to reenact, and then this world will be mine.
Das freut mich. I probably should have asked before we got to the final act, but this play isn't a tragedy, right?
No, it's not. The ending is actually quite hilarious.
Ja, diesen Dialog kennen wir ja schon. Oh, that's actually a huge relief. What happens?
Your character is slain and all of his wishes come true in an unexpected way. In his ambitions of greed, influence, and fame, he dies penniless, alone, and infamous.
Wait, my character dies? I'm going to die? I thought he said it was a comedy.
Comedy is merely tragedy from far enough away, dearest.
Is she implying that she thinks my death would be funny? I get that she's an outer god, so human morals don't really apply to her, but that's gotta be cruel, even for her. No way can I go through with that, sorry. I don't want to die again.
I anticipated that you might get cold feet after learning of your character's fate. However, my wrath is terror far beyond a touch of stage fright. So, for your sake, dearest, do the fucking scene.
Okay. Wir machen einfach mal weiter. Wir machen jetzt das Bankett. Ingredients, Red Fire und The King im Raum. Do not make a mistake or a hungry uninvited guest may arrive. Oh, das wäre das andere jetzt. Aber das machen wir ein anderes Mal. So, Red Light, Ingredients und The King im Raum. Und Bankett. Halna, Algire, Ugo, bedingte Dingens. I already used up my supplies to cook for Lynetta. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All that's left is leftovers from her dark communion. Uh-oh.
You must be kidding. You were seriously planning on serving this to me?
Uh-oh. Wait. I can't explain.
Please, do.
I have nothing.
Mere leftovers for a king? How humiliating! If you would serve your king leftovers, who, pray tell, did you find worthy of the feast?
She's onto me. She's gonna figure out I served it to Lynetta. I hear heavy chains dragging nearby. I just got hungry. I skipped breakfast this morning, so...
You ate an entire feast on your own because you were feeling peckish? So, the person you think deserves to eat before the king does is you? Such self-idolatry is a serious crime against me. God King and heiress to Carcosa.
Gott, ich bin sowas von tot. Toter. Noch am Top.
Conveniently, the punishment for blasphemy and treason is the same. Death. What a shame. I thought you had some potential, but you're a totally worthless servant in the end.
Oh god, she's serious. I'm seriously going to die here. Wait, what if I did something to appease you? Then would my crime be forgiven?
I am God King. All is as I say. If I wish for you to be pardoned, then it shall be so. Perhaps if you grovel on your hands and knees, I can let you off lightly.
I immediately drop into a full prostration bow. Please forgive me. Let me make things up to you. I beg you.
You look so pathetic like that. Very well. You shall be...
I'm a lowly worm. Forgive me, but don't let me off without harsh punishment first.
But you... Don't you think you said that too willingly? I'm just checking, but you're not enjoying this, right?
No, yes.
Oh, you shameless pig! You're lower than... This is what you were about to try to feed me, right? And this will be your trough, swine!
Eee, was ist das? Oh, you want a bite? Even though my lips have touched it?
Open wide, and don't drop a single morsel. I won't forgive you if you make a mess on my gown.
Eee. A juice-soaked morsel from the leftovers is shoveled into my mouth. It feels gritty, with an unusual texture, like it's covered in thousands of small hairs. It tastes strangely. I can't even begin to guess what food this used to be. I try to gulp it down before I can taste it, but it's too big to swallow whole. If I just bite it in half once and swallow the pieces, I might get it down before I gag. As I bite down, it bursts like a tomato, filling my mouth with a sweet juice. It tastes extremely fruity, sort of pineapple-y even. That is good. It's better than good, it's great. It's godlike nectar, instantly addictive ambrosia. More. I need more. It's too delicious to have just one bite. It's seriously like nothing else. As soon as I swallow, I feel the immediate effects of withdrawal. My fond memories of any other food fade to utter disgust. The more thought of ever eating anything else makes my stomach churn. I greedily take another bite, filling my mouth with as much as I can. The smooth nectar bursting from every bite swims around in my mouth, coating every surface. It's so delicious that it's making my mouth tingle. Huh? Did I just bite my cheek? Why do I taste blood? The dull tingling suddenly turns into a sharp sting, then into an unbearable burning. My whole mouth feels raw, like I'm gargling acid. It's like my mouth is being digested. I lurch to spit it out, but my willpower fails me. I just can't bear to spit it out. It's too good. The food falls out of my mouth with a splat, as a heap of bloody viscera. It might be imagination, but I swear I spat out twice as much as I put in my mouth. The horror.
Wipe away that sour expression, dearest. The next act is about to begin. And everyone will be watching.
Okay, was ist gerade passiert? Das war ja eklig. Ja, aber cool, aber cool. Aber cool. Robe, Maske. Okay. Interior, no light besides windows open. Okay. Damn the night, a morrow scornful, wicked morning unremorseful. Why tonight must I be mournful, for ambitions unfulfilled? After all my preparations, all the daylights I have killed, why is it us only still? Oh, why my wishes unfulfilled?
Why so livid at your actions that permitted this result truly befitted to a hunger such as thine? Though your greed is grave and tomb and crypt in which you die, it's within your grease you fry. Dearest hosts, the end is nigh.
Wretched guest, you've come to mock me. My bemusement thou wast hawking. And so in the town you stalked me to watch my schemes fall apart. Strip thy mask, apologize, then hastily depart. Leave thee just my broken heart, leave naught else in whole or part.
I wear no mask, no witness, for it was thee who hast permit this golden guest to own the dimness of the city of Yatil. Lo, for I'm the king in yellow whose long shadow's on Yatil, and whose shadow you're in still. Dark as death is now Yatil.
Creepy. Das habe ich beim letzten Mal, glaube ich, überlesen, die Anweisung. King fatally injures the host. Was ist scheiße? Ich meine, ich weiß, was passiert, aber ich habe die Anweisung überlesen. Was blöd für mich ist. Foe, draw thy blade from mine contusion. Oh mein Gott. Foe, draw thy blade from mine contusion. My life reaches its conclusion. Cruelty matched by your delusion that you truly are the king. Yes, you would have granted all my wishes, not forsaken me. If indeed you were the king, why would you have murdered me?
But I've granted all your wishes. I'm afraid I disagree. All alone you are with all of your remaining family. And as vision turns to darkness, you have claim to all you see. And you'll wear that mask and robe for the rest of all your life indeed. And the strong will fall to illness, haunt you till with crypt-like stillness, and none left alive to witness my ascension to Yatil. And from the catacombs shall spill the cries of innocence laid stilly, heard from lady and from smithy and from throne to peasant mill. Cries unprecedented in the history of Yatil. Wails unlike they'll ever be again in dark Yatil. That your invitations quill brought the king to black Yatil.
Thanks a fucking lot, yeah.
Thank you! Oh, thank you! You're all too kind. Listen to that applause, dearest. The euphoria of a flawless recitation.
Innumerable voices make up the cacophony of cheering outside my door. Fanatical revelry, screams of terror and sadistic amusement, all amidst thunderous applause. The king has come.
Smiles, dearest, smiles! Aren't you proud of yourself?
Why didn't you use a stage knife? I'm really bleeding out here. My blood streams from a gaping wound in my chest. My abdomen is unseamed.
To ensure you stay in character, call it method acting, if you will.
Ist natürlich cool, hart verletzt auf der Bühne, aber noch die
Sweet
Performance zu
sorrow, the
Ende
curtain falls,
performen.
and the show begins. The stage is now set for you to inscribe the yellow sign. Do this, and I will bestow upon you the smooch I promised.
Echt, ich habe schon 2 Broken Hearts. Außerdem Smooches. You mean the smooches you promised, plural. You said you'd give me 2.
Even now, that's really all you can think about? Your world is about to be enslaved by a horror from beyond the stars. You're dying from a stab wound. And you're worried about smooches?
Yeah, smooches.
You are an interesting human. It is a pity that you'll soon cast away your individuality for me.
Form the yellow sign. Oh, haben wir denn? Only visible. Okay. Ja, da war's doch. So. Dim all lights, leaving your window open and light black fire candles. Ist noch gedimmt? Alles aus, ne? Ist alles aus. Machen wir noch Black Fire.
Behold, the yellow sign. Become my slave, my eternal captive audience. I presume you are wondering about those smooches, huh?
Kriege ich die echt
Tell
noch?
me, does a servant that betrays his master only to come crawling back to collect his reward deserve anything?
Oh.
You'll get nothing from me. Will I take everything from you?
Seems fair. So, no smooch?
None.
Not even 2?
If I wasn't going to give you 1, why would you think I'd give you 2?
You know, I think I hate people that go back on their word even more than I love smooches.
Hate? What's with that defiant tone? You're supposed to be under my control now.
Say you're the embodiment of the light from your planet, right?
Why, yes, I am.
So in a way, the planet star Carcosa is also you, right?
Well, yes, but what could you possibly mean by asking that?
It means I just figured out a way to get the smooches you promised me, even if it means taking this whole planet with me. Carcosa Gramasta Moment. In the event that stage light fail mid-play, perform this ritual to bring Carcosa closer to your current location. Only use in case of an emergency, and only cast it once. Why?
Hey, you're only supposed to cast that once. Carcosa is close enough.
Carcosa Gramasta Gramasta.
What are you doing casting that spell repeatedly like that? That spell only brings Carcosa within a dangerous distance to the earth. But why do something so pointless? If you keep casting it, Carcosa will move closer and closer to Earth. Don't tell me. Are you trying to smooch my planet itself?
Warum ist der Typ so verrückt? Carcosa Gramasta Gedian.
Heavens below. You're serious? Come now, we can be reasonable about this. If you crash Carcosa into the Earth, it'll be an extinction-level event for humanity. I'll lose every member of my court that I worked so hard to steal from Lunetta. There's no need to do anything drastic. You'll die instantly.
Dying once or twice a small price to pay for smooches.
Wait! Don't you like being with me? Think back to all the good times we had on our date.
Ja, ich habe irgendwas ausgekotzt, was ich nicht auskotzen wollte. Also irgendwie... That was short.
Please?
Carcosa Gramasta Gedian. You've met with the terrible end, haven't you? Ist vielleicht ein bisschen übertrieben, aber okay. Ja, damit haben wir auf jeden Fall das Terrible Ending erreicht und ich glaube, damit können wir auch diese Folge abschließen. Das war wieder mal sehr interessant. Dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge wieder, wenn es heißt Sucker for Love First Date. Bis dahin, macht es gut. Euer Arne und die. Tschüss, Lüge.